Hello and welcome, my name's Sam and this is the Little Greenhouse Creates. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for joining me for our project 13 on this week's or on this month's 25 Christmas projects countdown to Christmas. So we started on the 27th of October and we are going right up to the 1st of December. So today we are all about the Christmas decoration. Now these beautiful hoops come with the stamp set bundle, the Ornamental Christmas dies and stamp set and papers. You can also get these wonderful hoops to create a Christmas decoration. Now I've created a 3D Christmas tree effect here, but it's flat on the other side. I have put the words Merry Christmas on the back. But what I'm going to do with you today is we're actually going to create a whole Christmas tree, so both sides. So what do we need? So let's put this aside. Oops. So we're going to need the dies. So bring that round. I want to just show you the dies because I don't think I have. So let's quickly open these so you can have a quick look at them. We have some beautiful dies here. We have got a Christmas star, which I created a Christmas decoration with, and she says trying to grab it. There we go. So there's the flat one for that. So I used that for this with both sides. Again, you can just hoop it and hang it on a Christmas tree. That's quite sweet. We've got two types of Christmas tree. We've got the one we're going to use today, which is this one, and there is a straight up and down version, which is this. You can create a Christmas bauble with the circle, which goes onto there. And these bits here represent the top of the bauble. You've got another Christmas bauble, which is shaped, put that there, into there like so. And you've got the little dies here to create circles. You would put it on your Christmas decoration like that, and it would cut out little circles like these, which I'm actually going to use in this decoration. I've got 4 of those, so I'm using the 2 smaller ones and the 2 middle ones. Okay. And we've got some stars, or stars, and a little, so they're triangles and that's more of a star. So they are the dies, but for today we're going to use this Christmas tree and this die to create the circles. Right, let's close that up and pop it away for the moment. I like to, you can hear the clip-clops, that's our Bella. She's in with me today. Right, so we've got one hoop. We have 16 inches of twine, which is also matching of the Designer Series bundle. And we have got, so I have cut out, you're going to need 8 of these. So I've taken some Designer Series paper. I have cut out 4, well, I've actually cut out 8, but I'm going to show you what to do with these 4. So they're all the same size. Okay, and then we're going to fold them and glue them so that we get this one side of the Christmas tree. So let's put these aside for the second. Got my glue. So you're going to fold the pattern you want on the outside, you need to fold in. So you're just going to fold it over. No need for scores, lines. You just need to manipulate the tree as best you can with your fingers. Okay, there we go. Push it down, and then if you do want to burnish it, you could just give your little bone folder a run across there. So there's the first one. I have got 4. Thought I was missing there. So we're just going to do these. So when you purchase the hoop from the bundle, you actually get 10 hoops. So you can make a variety of Christmas decorations to go on your Christmas tree. But I really liked the 3D effect. that you got with this one. Okay, keep going. So that's that folded up there. And again, we're going to burnish with our bone folder. So that's 3, and then the last one is folding in half. Okay, just manipulating. And as I said, you don't really need a score. You could try it, but I did try it with a score line down the middle, but it didn't lay flat all the way I wanted it to do. So I found it was better to do it this way. So keeping it closed, you're going to run some glue down your Christmas tree, and then you're going to place your flat one on top, like so. Okay, you can maneuver it around so that it lays straight. Okay, just pinch it together so it glues, and then when you're happy, you can slightly unfold it. Okay, so you're going to do the same again. You're going to run your glue down, take your folded piece and place over the top of your tree. Okay, so you're making almost like a sandwich. Okay, happy with those? And just tease them open so they don't stick together. There we go. So far so good. And then the last one, you're going to again run your glue down like so, and then that will go over the top. And just pinch those together so you're happy with them. Okay, and we can open again. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you've got your 4 faces. Right, I'm going to give that one a second to dry. I've got the other one over here. So you're going to bring your hoop in. You're going to fold your string twine in half, and then you're going to loop it over your it's over your hoop, or under your hoop. So you've got a hoop, then the hoop, and then the 2 strings. That's going to pull those through like so, and then that will sit at the bottom of your tree. Now, I spent ages fighting and arguing with this, trying to get it to work straight, and I held a class the other day and was showing how to make these Christmas decorations, and my friend Monica came up with this ingenious idea. She suggested you bring in some washi tape and you work out where your thing's going to go, and you just hold it down with washi tape. I mean, how genius is that? And then what you can do is you can just tie your knot to the top of your hoop and then knot it. Okay, right, so that's now in place. Take that off. It will move, but that is at least so much easier than I had the issue of trying to do it without holding the hoop down. So thank you, Monica, for your suggestion. It works so much quicker than fighting it. Okay, so the next thing to do is to bring in your one half of your Christmas tree. So you need to turn it upside down. Okay, so that is your bit you don't want to see. You're going to lay your hoop over the Christmas tree like so, and literally the thread is going to run down the middle of your tree. Again, back to Monica's ingenious idea of just holding the thing down with washi tape. There we go, and it don't move. And that's in position. That now can go underneath both pieces of, do you know what? Let's double tape it. Makes life so much easier. So let's put that on there. That's going to go at the top. Let's hold you down there. Right. Okay, so you're going to put your, there we go, your thread through your Christmas tree. You're then going to put glue on this section. If you want to go over your thread, then no problems, you can do that as well. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take your other piece and you're going to lay it on top. Okay, so I'm just going to lay it flat over the base, and hopefully that will come out the top. I can remove my washi tape and I can lift it up and I can manipulate it and make sure that it has stuck down properly. So let's take that and let's just make sure that the thread is coming through at the top and not at the sides, and also at the bottom. You might need to give it a couple of minutes to stick. So that's at the bottom, and then you've got that at the top. So you now have your Christmas tree in place. Let's just lay it flat for a second. So you can leave it like that. You can bring yourself in some glue dots, which are here, and a pointy tool. I'm going to take the glue dot and I'm just going to fold it in half a bit and hold it at the top where my thread is. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take your big circle and you can pop it up there over. Okay, then you do exactly the same on the reverse. Glue dot. And then that will go, let's make sure that is up there, that's it. That will go over the top, like so. And then you've got your big one to go over the top, like so. And then you can just pinch that, and that should keep that in place. You can then tie a little knot here and bring it up to the end so that you've got the little hoop for you to hang it. Now you can leave it like that, or you can, so move it up there slightly, you can do the same with the tiny one at the bottom, and that will help to keep your Christmas tree in a straight line. And then what you're going to do is you're going to tweak your tree's sides out so that it swings all the way around. And there you have your little Christmas tree. Very difficult to show you how it works, but yes. So if you're going to just tweak it, I will tweak it slightly better for its photographs. Okay. And all the sides come out. And you then have this little Christmas tree to hang on your tree. Or you could even, if you laid it flat, like this one, you could even put it on a gift. So it gives somebody else something to hang on their tree. So that is our project for today. So quite quick once you've stuck it down with some washi tape. So thank you ever so much for joining me today. Do join me tomorrow when we're making a gift bag. So thanks ever so much for joining me, and I hope to catch up with you very soon. Take care. Bye.